What do we have for Scorpio, please? Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy at the foundation of the reading, Scorpio. Scorpio, I've gotten so many downloads for you all the past couple of days leading up to this reading. It's almost been overwhelming. But there is an energy here that wants you to give up really bad, Scorpios. And I feel that right now you may be dealing with an energy that you can't really explain. It actually feels like you're teetering on giving up. Okay, so you need to know that this particular energy that you're feeling, it's not yours. It's something else. It's something in the astrology, and it's also some sort of negative projections that are being sent your way. And Scorpios, you need to understand, and this is something that I always have to remind myself when I'm dealing with energies like this as well, is that this is a clear indication that you're getting fairly close to something here, Scorpios. It's an energy of peaks and valleys, right? And this is something I've spoken about before, but this is very, very true. I've seen this unfold in my own life time and time again. Every time I feel attacked, every time I hit a lull, there's some huge win on the other side of it, and it happens every single time without fail. This Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack. It's an energy of poverty. It's an energy that's feeling very left out in the cold, Scorpios. And I feel that this is the opposing energy, whatever this represents to you. Friends, family members, probably for most of you, co-workers, romantic partners that you've left behind, take it as it fits. But it's as if this energy would rather you fail than have to face themselves in the mirror and go through a time of self-examination. They absolutely refuse to self-examine. And when individuals refuse to self-examine, Scorpios, this is an energy of trying to hold back judgment in their own life. I feel that a lot of what these individuals have been doing to you and probably many others, it's just an overall tone that they've been subscribing to, simply put, a way of living that is not in alignment with their higher self or divine order. And this is something that needs to be reorganized now. The time has come. And you know, judgment and karma, Scorpios, it takes time. The divine works in a very incremental way to get individuals to wake up. It doesn't happen in one big swoop, Scorpios. But all I can tell you is that there is something here going on in these opposing energies' lives. And this is why you are feeling this energy of resistance. What do we have at the sacral, please? Wow. Nine of Wands. Feeling an energy of resistance. Scorpios, you're being called to be very resilient right now. Your mind health is extremely important because there's this storm that I feel a lot of you are going through in the energy. It's a very irritating sort of feeling. A really funny example of what I'm feeling for you all, it's as if you just walked through a cobweb, right? And it's stuck all over your face and it's kind of tickling you and it's giving you this irritating feeling. This is exactly what I'm getting for all of you. It's like a cobweb that you've walked through on the energetic realm that was set up by these individuals to slow you down. And that's all this really is, Scorpios. It's an energy that wants you to lose faith because of how close you're getting to some sort of win here. A lot of you could be seeing 114, okay? So this is an energy that's telling you to keep going. I've been seeing this a lot, and I knew that it was connected to all of your reading. You could also be seeing 140, okay? So 140 is all related to your mindset. So the mindset you have right now is what's being magnified, which is telling me that you're in high manifestation mode, Scorpios. So be very, very mindful of your thoughts. Think positive, Scorpios. Nothing can stop you from getting to where you're trying to get to. Only you. You're the only person that can stop yourself. See, they want to create a split, disconnect you from your higher self, so you become your own worst enemy. This is the only way that the devil can get you to stop moving forward in this direction, Scorpio. And see, the devil, it's an energy. It's an energy that's showing up in these individuals. They're hosting this devilish Luciferian energy. These are people that are trying to bring you down or stop you for their own lack of success or progress, or because you threaten their seat. It's like an energy where you're not even trying to be on top, Scorpios. You're just existing. You're just wanting to be happy. You just want to gain success, however that shows up for you in your own reality. But these energies here see you gaining success as a threat to what they've built, which is telling me that these energies are very aware on how the energies swing. Those who were once on top will now be on the bottom. And those that were on the bottom, the underdog, which is the Scorpio energy, all Scorpios are underdogs, well, you're now going to be on top. What do we have, the solar plexus, please? King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy at the solar plexus. Taurus, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I don't think we could have asked for a better card to get after everything I just said, Scorpios. King of Cups is all about Stoicism. It's an energy that's very emotionally balanced. It's an energy that's unaffected by the noise, by the resistance. It's an energy, Scorpios, that's telling you to hold the line. Yes, you may deal with things a certain way when you're alone. You may be holding certain emotions back, but the way you show up is composed. It's stoic, and this is exactly how you weather these storms. And trust me, I know how difficult this is sometimes, Scorpios, but you're not to engage with these energies, no matter what they say. And I know, Scorpios, they're trying to do or say whatever they can to get you to stop, to get you to quit. For those of you that have social media platforms, you may be dealing with some trolling right now. People may be leaving weird comments under your content, telling you that you're not good enough, that you're not equipped to do something, that they can do something better than you. And Scorpios, all I can say to that one is, show me. Show me what you have to offer. Because typically, Scorpios, this stops them dead in their tracks. Because none of these people are doing anything worthwhile. All of them are too focused on what everybody else is doing, and they've taken the position of essentially becoming a troll. So again, don't engage with these energies. And as hard as that may be sometimes, Scorpios, and I do understand that every circumstance is different, it's best not to give them your energy. Do your best to try and hold back your Scorpios. Eventually, they'll move on because they need to get feed. They need energy from somewhere. And if you're no longer that energetic source for them, they have no choice but to get moving. What do we have at the heart, please? Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy at the heart. Scorpios, you could be dealing with a lot of deja vu right now, right? An example of this is waking up and not really knowing where you are, something like this, and feeling like that particular way that you woke up has already happened. It's like an energy of having completely lost track of time as soon as you wake up. It's actually very hard to explain, Scorpios, but I'm of the thinking that when you go through this is an energy of jumping timelines. You could be dealing with something similar to this at the moment, Scorpios. Just some sort of unexplained phenomenon taking place in your life. Scorpios, you guys are right on the precipice of something huge. There's something that you guys are bringing into your reality, something you're manifesting. This particular thing has met you with a lot of resistance. I feel like you've had to backtrack a lot on whatever this may be. Recheck your work, redo things. There's an energy here of having to constantly improve something. There's just a tremendous amount of effort and energy that has gone into whatever this is, Scorpios. But this is because of timing and elevation. The divine wants to make sure, Scorpios, that when this thing comes out, whatever this may be, for you, that it happens at the absolute perfect time. There's full support from the divine. So whatever resistance you may be feeling here, Scorpios, just go with the flow, okay? The divine has your back. The divine is essentially using these opposing energies in your favor. It's as if every time you feel attacked or you feel stagnated, the divine takes that energy and transmutes it into elevation for you. So by the time you actually release or step into whatever this energy is here that I'm picking up for you, Scorpios, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be monumental. The Magician right here at the center of the reading, Scorpios. This is you. You have everything you need. The divine is guiding you. You just need to stay very focused and keep your sights on this vision, Scorpios. There will be a point in the not so distant future where you're surrounded by this energy. I feel that whatever this is, Scorpios, that I'm picking up on, is a goal that you've been trying to attain for a very long time. I feel that it's something that you've tried many, many times over the years. But because of how monumental this particular manifestation is, it needed to happen in a very specific way. And whatever this may be, Scorpios, it's really going to put you at the center of your own universe. In other words, it's going to put you on the map. Right now, you're under the direction of your higher self, Scorpios. And though you may be dealing with this complex energy around you right now of resistance, just know that everything is happening the way it's supposed to. There's an energy here where the divine is helping you develop certain skills in relation to this manifestation. There's a tremendous amount of power and creative potential surrounding you right now, Scorpios. So again, remain focused and hold the line. What do we have at the throat, please? Perfect. Death at the throat, and I just got the chills. Scorpio, that is you. There's a complete energy of transformation here. Complete and utter rebirth. King of Cups, followed by the Magician and the Death card. The Death card is this phoenix rising from the ashes energy, especially in a reading like this. This is a complete transformation of your life, Scorpios. I'm really feeling energy around the first quarter of next year, Scorpios. Something really big is going to take place in your life. If this reading resonates with you and you are on this path, you're manifesting something. I feel that there's going to be some movement in that first quarter, Scorpios. I just heard right around Chinese New Year. And I believe that Chinese New Year is February 10th, 2024, year of the dragon. So you Scorpios who also have the Chinese placement of the dragon, prepare yourself for the greatest year of your life, okay? This is when everything is really going to start taking off for you, Scorpios. Look into your Chinese horoscope. Use it in tandem with your Western and Vedic birth charts. There's going to be little bits of information in each one of those for you. See, these energies that you're feeling, Scorpio, they don't want you to be able to attain this or engage with this energy. They want you in a state of fear. But right now, you're being called to surrender yourself to the divine, to help elevate you to this new timeline, Scorpios. Now is a time of letting go, Scorpios, of outmoded influence in your life. There's this death to the old you. And I see this bridge, which I feel is representative of this time we're in as you navigate into the first quarter of next year, Scorpios. It's like you're crossing a bridge and everything that doesn't serve you needs to be left behind. There's massive spiritual awakening taking place here, Scorpios. You're walking on this spiritual plane and you're aligning with your life's calling. Spend time in meditation, Scorpios, and try and imagine the divine light in your mind's eye when you're doing this. I find that one of the most useful things in meditation to clear my mind is to imagine a clear blue sky or a point of light. So you may want to try something like this, Scorpios. But this is really going to help with calming your nerves and not succumbing to these energetic projections. And the fact that these energetic projections are so intense right now is just telling me that there's multiple individuals, Scorpios, that are threatened and cannot have this elevation take place in your life. Scorpio, remember, when these swirling sort of forces are trying to distract you, remember what your goals are. Again, holding that vision. You are here for a reason. You really need to focus on that. As long as you do that, Scorpios, everything is going to be okay. If you're feeling attacked, if you're feeling uncertain, place your hands on your solar plexus, Scorpios, which is just above your navel, and repeat the mantra, I have a purpose. And another thing to remember as well, Scorpios, these energies want you to give up. They want you to think that you hold no significance in the universe. But why all the attacks, huh? Why would they put so much time, effort, and energy into coming for little old you if you held no significance in this universe? Once I started to realize this, Scorpios, I had a massive spiritual awakening a few years back now, and this is really what triggered everything for me. Why is so much effort going into always trying to keep me down or coming after me? Why? Really changed my mindset, and it really helped me to understand how these forces in our life actually work, okay? So again, Scorpio, simply put, you wouldn't be feeling this energy if where you're going wasn't a threat to some sort of opposing energy in your life. What do we have at the third eye, please? Strength. Leo energy at the third eye. I just heard that some of you may have Leo in your chart. Pick it up on Scorpio Leos. Doesn't have to be, though. That's just going to be a confirmation for some of you out there, okay? Further confirming with this strength at the third eye that there's this Kundalini rising. Again, an energy of transformation. Scorpio, there's an energy here of magnanimity. It's an energy of heart and mind, strength, power. Very big kind of energy that I'm picking up from all of you. This can also be an energy that's speaking about this King of Cups here, this energy of Stoicism, right? It's essentially an energy of killing your enemies with kindness, which essentially has a way of making them feel defeated. See, when it comes to the Scorpio energy, they need to get you to react. This is how they get you, Scorpios, because this is when you become your own worst enemy and self-sabotage. The energy I'm picking up here is high vibrational, awoken Scorpios. These are Scorpios that don't allow themselves to react to these devilish energies in their life because of how fixed they are on this vision. There's an energy here of great courage and confidence. It really is an energy of having courage through any sort of pain or adversity, Scorpios. It really says it all. What I feel coming through for all of you has been a long time coming. You've been through the wars, Scorpios. But I feel the need to say that what you're feeling right now is residual energy. It's the after effects of the war that you've gone through. The biggest battles have been fought and won. And this energy of resistance that you are feeling now is the energy of this opposing force trying some sort of last-ditch effort just to see, just to give it a shot. Really is the energy of, it's like a Hail Mary is what I'm feeling from this opposing energy. Rather than wave the white flag and just leave you be, they would rather go down in flames and try one last time to see if they can slow you down. Which tells me that they have a lot at stake. There's something about your success, Scorpio, that illuminates truth in a lot of people's lives. A lot of lies, stories have been spoken on your name. These individuals realize they're going to be looked at in a different light, essentially their lies being completely exposed, people really starting to see them for who they are. I just heard liberation, so I feel like that speaks about your name being cleared in certain circles or situations that you were dealing with, Scorpios. But I also feel that you've come so far that you don't even really care anymore, which is a good space to be. But this is also to validate to you that the divine has always had your back. I feel that there's things that you've forgotten about because you've been so focused on this vision. Some of these things are going to come up for review. This is a form of judgment now taking place in your life. I just heard these individuals' number is being called. They're being called to spiritual court, so to speak. What do we have at the crown, please? Two of Swords, Libra energy at the crown. Further reiterating everything I've been saying here, Scorpios. This is an energy of justice. It's an energy of divine intervention and guidance. It's also an energy of balance and peace being restored into your life, Scorpios. See, a lot of you Scorpios have been in this energy. Always at this crossroads, right? It's like an energy of self-doubt, always feeling very confused about which way that you're supposed to go. But this is all based off of these negative projections. And as you can see here, we have these yellow slippers which are connecting me to the solar plexus, where this King of Cups is, which is that energy of stoicism, balance, and unaffected by other people's projections. This really is the key to success for Scorpios. Stoicism, because of how reactive you can become in the face of pushback, stagnation, and delay. It just creates more. It just makes it worse. You have to understand, Scorpios, that these particular individuals were assigned to you in this life cycle. Their purpose is to stop you from stepping into your purpose. I feel the energy right now. There's so much resistance. There's so much self-doubt. There's so much projection. They want so badly for you to throw in the towel. They would give anything for it. And I'm picking up for some of you that there are family members that are going to have a massive fall from grace when the success starts to unfold in your life. What do we have at the foundation, please? Three of Cups, Cancer energy at the foundation, Gusion. The Three of Cups from this particular deck is all about untrustworthy friends or family. It's also representative of people that party a lot, very gossipy kind of energy, which goes along perfectly with everything that we've been channeling through here. These are individuals that are essentially speaking wickedness on your name. I feel a lot of these people have substance abuse issues. I'm picking up on some heavy drinkers, quite possibly some exes who do drugs. I just heard somebody abusing amphetamines. That's going to be for somebody out there. I feel like that is in relation to a sibling or an ex. I feel that some of you Scorpios are seen as a major threat by this ex or this sibling because of something they've been doing to you behind the scenes that they don't think you know about. But I feel like you do know about this. You just don't care. King of Cups at the solar plexus. You're using it all to your advantage. This energy that I have here as well, for the Scorpios out there that are artists, it's like you're using all of this as fuel. This can speak for many different things as well. Writers, just some sort of inspiration that you're taking from all this. And this is exactly the way to do it, Scorpios. This is a life well lived. Taking all of these struggles, these difficulties, taking this darkness that you've been through and turning it into something beautiful. That is the Scorpio energy. That is the true definition of the phoenix rising from the ashes. Rather than facing off with the enemy, you silently thank them for the gift that they've bestowed upon you, that you can now transmute into something extraordinary to deliver back to the collective. This is a very powerful mindset to have, Scorpios. When you have this kind of mindset, nothing can stop you. Anything is possible. 5 of Pentacles stacked with 3 of Cups. This is an energy of complete poverty, lack mentality mindset. It doesn't always have to be financial. It's more just an energy. This is the energy these individuals hold. This is the cycle you've moved on from. What do we have at the sacral, please? Wow, 6 of Wands. There's a lot of betrayal on this table, Scorpios. A lot of you have been taken advantage of. This energy also represents a fall from grace, which confirms what I said about these energies having just that, a fall from grace in some capacity in their own lives. Scorpios, I just heard so clearly somebody yelling and saying, why can't you stop them? Why is it so difficult? I can't have them speaking on what I did to them. A lot of you Scorpios have been relatively quiet about whatever this is here I'm picking up on. I feel like you've just been waiting until you're in a position to where your voice can be heard. You can reach many people, something along these lines. I feel that the person screaming, yelling, is quite possibly one of the ringleaders in this. I feel that it's a family member, but take it as it fits for your story. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? 4 of Pentacles, Val 4, Capricorn energy. Tempts thieves to steal. This is also an energy of a poverty mindset, lack mentality. It's all over this reading. See, a lot of Scorpios have had to run that karmic cycle of lack. It's all about your transformation. And again, it doesn't have to be just finances. Most of the time, it has to do with your own self-confidence. But this is you graduating on from this cycle now, Scorpios. And the indication to the world around you that you've moved on from this energy will be you attaining this success in your life, whatever it is I'm picking up on here. I just heard spiritual inheritance, Scorpios. This is what is being bestowed upon you, your spiritual inheritance. What do we have at the heart, please? Person, libertines and renegades. This is the 4 of Wands. There's an energy here, Scorpios, that you're leaving behind. Family members, friends. Your absence really needed to teach these people, Scorpio, because your presence was undervalued. They know the power and the purpose that you hold within you, Scorpios. They had a choice. They could have supported you. But instead, they decided to utilize tactics so you wouldn't be able to see inside yourself what they always saw. And the reason they did this is because it made them feel powerful, Scorpios. To know that they could hold somebody back that holds this divine light inside of them. And it makes perfect sense when you think about what side of the fence they are on. They're not on the same team as you, Scorpios. They're on the opposing force, so of course they're going to do this. Which goes back to what I said earlier on in the reading. The more resistance you feel in your life, the more of an indication that should be to you about where you're going. Don't you forget that, Scorpios, because as long as you hold on to that, which is that divine light, it's that faith that there's a force working in your life, which gives you that hope to keep driving forward. No matter what happens to you in your life, Scorpios, nothing can ever stop you. Once you start to feel this energy unfold for you, you'll get to a point where you'll be fearless. You'll say to yourself, oh, if I lost it all tomorrow, it'd be okay. I could just rebuild it all back again. See, that mindset alone, Scorpios, makes you completely unstoppable. And then we have the Queen of Cups, Fahalia, redemption. The divine is saving you from this karmic cycle, Scorpios, because you've held on to your faith. There is a divine plan for you. All you needed to do was to allow it to unfold in your life. You feel really attuned to your higher self right now. It's very powerful, Scorpio. I'm picking up this priestess or goddess energy. Genders don't matter, so take it as it fits. And as you can see, we have a pair, King of Cups, Queen of Cups here. So very emotionally balanced, very intuitive, very loving as well. Even in the face of all this darkness, this is who you've become. You've let go of resentment, Scorpios. You're no longer allowing yourself to get lost in the energies of other people, which only results in instability and you feeling ungrounded. There's this very psychic, prophetic energy that I'm getting from a lot of you as well. Some of you could be spiritualists, tarot readers, or you're just really tapped in. You nurture that connection with the divine. This is why all of this is taking place. You held on to that faith. You asked for guidance, and the divine answered. What do we have at the throat, please? Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. God, the hope of all the earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Right as I was reading that, my right palm started to itch right here, Scorpios. So there's a lot of energy coming your way, but this is all because you've accepted these truths. You're not allowing people to pull the wool over your eyes any longer. There's this very strong-minded, capable of going it alone type of energy that I'm getting from you, Scorpios. You're very independent in your thoughts. And again, very intuitive energy. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. You see the vision clearly and you're charging towards it. Scorpios, I feel a lot of you have a gift, which I call pre-delay. Now, what this is when you feel something coming towards you moments before it happens. Now, let me give you an example on how this works, Scorpios. A while back, I was listening to another tarot reader who I like to listen to. I was laying down, just taking a little nap. I had an earpiece in. I was still listening to this tarot reading, and I heard my name being called, plutobean. It woke me up, and right when I woke up, within about 2 seconds, the tarot reader actually said my name. This tarot reader called me out and was referring to one of my readings that she had listened to and was giving me a shout out for something that I stated in this reading. It blew my mind. And it's something that I've been nurturing ever since. So what I'll do is when there's collective readings that I need to do, like this one, I'll lay down. And I'll find that I have all these downloads, all this information just finds its way through to me, and I do the collective reading. Now, I call this pre-delay or pre-echo because it's essentially you sensing something just right before it happens. Okay, so this particular, let's just call it a tool, is going to really allow you to tap in and connect with your higher self, Scorpios. And I feel that this is something that a lot of you Scorpios have access to. So I highly encourage you to give this a shot. Try it out, okay? Because I think what you'll find is that you start to have these downloads, and amongst these downloads will be some answers to a lot of questions for you. What do we have at the third eye, please? King of Swords. Wow. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Leuia, the exalted God. Victory. Grants victory and protection from lightning. So there is an energy here of you being very protected, Scorpios. See, I always try to tell people this. The more you move with your higher guidance, the more protected you are. So it's essentially you putting in the work so you have this protection around you. People always say, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. But you actually have to put the work in. If you're not doing anything, if you're not nurturing this connection with the divine, if you're not opening up that channel, you're not really protected, okay? Because you're not allowing them to protect you. So there's no point just saying these things unless you're actually going to put the practice in place. So I feel the message there for you, Scorpios, is that you are protected because of the amount of work you've been putting in, okay? So even though you may feel this resistance, you may feel this energy being projected onto you, the divine is using that energy in your favor. They're going to help you transmute that energy into fuel for yourself. It's all a part of the path, but there's only so close they can get to you, Scorpios. See, the only way that they can actually really hurt you, you allow them to affect your mind and you self-sabotage. The only way the devil can defeat you is if he can convince you to self-sabotage. That's it. Scorpios, I just heard you are a brilliant mind. There's this very patient yet ruthless energy to the high vibrational Scorpio collective. Very ethereal in nature. It's quite a dangerous energy, Scorpio. People don't want to mess with you because it doesn't go well for these people. You know, the Scorpio energy is also a Sigma male or female energy as well. It's the energy of the lone wolf. You are a leader, but you don't strive to be the leader. There's this very independent, mysterious energy that you all have. It's like the energy of being an introverted alpha. This is really what the Sigma energy is. A lot of you just like being alone or keeping to yourself. You limit a lot of your social interactions because of the projection, and you're a sponge for energy, so you really do have to be careful with who you surround yourself with. You don't conform to any sort of norms, Scorpios, and you're very unafraid to take risks. You're the type of person who leaves a legacy behind because of this approach. You don't care to be the alpha, but people actually do see you this way. You know, alpha is a more extroverted, very traditional, aggressive. While sigmas are, you keep to yourself. You think outside the box. You have a very calm disposition about you. What do we have at the crown, please, to close this out for Scorpios? Oh, look who decided to show up to the party, Scorpios. The devil. Samael, the severity of God. Seduction and downfall. Fleeing from your life. Unbelievable. What a way to end this reading. Scorpio, there's this energy here that you have all really broken free from. You've reclaimed your power. I'm getting a very hopeful energy from you. You're no longer a part of these circles, this group, this family dynamic, this relationship, this career, this job, whatever this is for you. You've carved out your own path and you're heading towards success. These energies cannot stop you. All they can do is try and distract you. But at this point, it's completely laughable because nothing can stop you from the success you're about to have in your life, Scorpios. And again, I just heard the first quarter of next year. So if this reading resonates with you, I feel a lot of you may be seeing major shifts happen for you right around that time. Like I was saying, Chinese New Year, Year of the Dragon. And for you Scorpio dragons, you better get ready. You're in for the best year of your life. Scorpios, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my contact details in the description below this video. Take care.